Hey, folks, it's time for Our Time with Nick. It's another late night stream we're going to get to you. Please remember that Our Time with Nick is brought to you by the Independent Creator Directory. I'm going to try to hammer out some art for the next week's broadcast so that hopefully I can get some sleep. I love what I do, but sometimes, friends, it's a busy one. So, what we're going to do here, as my mouse gets a little lost between screens, there we are. Let's get us to our screen. There we are. And we're going to get first up on tomorrow's artwork. I think I'm going to start with the fill tool and just a nice passive gray. This will make it a little dimmer on you guys and make it a little easier on me. We got some comments. I'll just do this, it's easier. Maybe. There we are. Hello, Blue Teddy and Joe Bachman. Glad to see both of you in the chat. It is one of those nights where I had a very, very busy weekend, and I'll be talking all about it tomorrow, but big part of it was I had an unexpected 2-hour out and back trip that I learned a lot from, and we made some acquisitions that I'm very, very excited for. Yes, Joe is always about the great gradients, but I'm not really feeling my usual open up with a landscape. So let's well, at least not my usual sunsetty landscape. Let's do something else a little bit. Let's find where the picture's taking me. Feel it out a bit. I love when I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just going, what does this shape kind of give me? And this is already kind of fun, because one thing I've been trying to get a little away from is the always I learned the comic book, quote unquote idealized proportion. And I find the idealized proportion at this point, after years of drawing them and studying both the comic book version and usually the anime versions, to be just, I don't know, just a little boring. I mean, it's not that, the superhero women aren't hot, but it's, sometimes I want people of different builds to show up. So I'm working on doing some things to play with different body proportions. And it's always fun when I do that, because I'll do it in fantasy much easier than I do it in more real hope. Hey, Joe, if you got to catch some sleep, you catch some sleep, my friend. Appreciate if you drop a like before you go, but you work. I have a show in 11 hours that I have to have all the shows set up for, so I like that. But, let's go back to this, because that wasn't something I wanted to do. And again, I'm just using blue as a sketch color for my Zero pen. I'll pull her elbow out. I'll give her backpack. I like the backpack look. Off one side. No, I don't want to worry about these on the backpack. Undo button is your friend. Hi! Hey, Jesse, how are you doing, hon? I'm joined by Jesse Trump in the chat. Normally I bring the comments up, but I'm working across multiple screens right now. Working on just something a little, I don't know, different. I love seeing the different people I get to see when I don't schedule my shows because everybody has different times. They're up or they're active. It means I get to kind of rotate on. Oh, just trying. Oh no, I'm sorry that you have COVID, dear. If I can help distract from the condition, it's been rough, especially for folks who operate around lots of kids in schools, which you have tendencies to be around both. Let's see, what else does she do? Pull that out. A couple of earrings to make it interesting. Oh, good evening, Alan. You're up quite late for a school morning there, bud, my dear friend. But I'm so excited, but I don't want to blow all the surprises for tomorrow because I get to go on an adventure. And it was even so cool. I got a little souvenir in my pocket. I'm very excited. Well, big souvenir in my living room. But yeah, there we go. I like that. That's good. Let's give her the Even though it's not showing, it would be the thumbhole thing. There we go. I can't quite tell if she's wearing like streetwear or adventure wear or both. So that's kind of interesting. So we have this nice little character come going down. Oh, working on school work. That's why you're. And see, that's a nice thing about online schooling because you can work when you're active, when your mind is functional. She needs something else. Pull that up there. I have to wonder if it's worth. I'm kind of curious. This is a neat trigger thing. We go here. Oh, I kind of dig it. Makes it a little easier to see. Now, I'll see something else before I change anything else. Yeah, it's just making it good. It's going to be gray. Anyway, so if I hit undo. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to learn some of the tricks of this particular program. And I'm always learning new ones. But, just finished sub plans a little while ago. I love using PTO the second week of school. You shouldn't have to. I thought there were clauses where that doesn't apply. You should have a secondary for COVID, or did they get rid of all that? I know that some of the contracts have gotten quite shady where teachers can't even leave the job without, threats and all sorts of stuff. But I admire anyone who works in schools. Lord knows I did my time. But the first thing you have to do is worry about getting better. Not anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. As soon as it gets quiet, it's back to treating teachers like they're disposable. I hope that changes soon. There's nothing terribly easy here. Well, since I have people after this one, I'll take the requests and discussion. on the art after I knock this one out. I But I have actually been very prolific this weekend in what I could have done. The only thing I haven't gotten done is drawing this show. Like, please wait after. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. Please don't get sick for D&D night. That would be tragic. I have to work on that too, because I need to expand and change some of the mapping I'm going to do to give the kids who come to D&D a very potent mid boss. After which I am going to have to make it a signature only event where the numbers are limited to the teams who sign in. And that way, because we've had too many of the littler ones come in. And it's tragic how many parents will sometimes drop off kids and really not bother. He needs a name. Stop not naming the pretty boy. Oh. Why? Does the mystery taunt you? Well, if I don't, and once I name him, that'll be his name. He'll be stuck, perhaps forever known as whatever his name may be. Names have power. Some people worked very hard not to have names. Okay, I know what this is. This isn't a full cloak. This is just basically a cowl. That's good. Do this. One of these. Just keep a nice urban Java design. Little offset. That couch and everything. Let's see about that. But this is a fun picture. I like how this is coming already. It has that sort of feel. And that's what you look for. You look for a picture that you're working on it. You quit grabbing the wrong color. Go kidnap him one way or another. So many of my NPCs people want to steal. I mean, there was a whole thing about stealing the dog. I'm sorry, just whipping a nice side pocket for the backpack. It's like the reinforced corner. There we go. Improvised elbows. This is a nice picture. Just gonna kind of wasn't trying to disguise the hands, but if the opportunity is going to present itself on a night where I'm kind of busy, I might just accept it. Oh, I see. Sure, we'll do that. Make it a little bit more sure. Earring for the leg. getting a little bit of line variance. There we go. Makes it a little easier to tell what's going on there. Yeah, I'm going to make these drop legs. Kind of like the whole story feel. Very, I don't know, cyberpunk. Oh, name him. No, name him Chad. No, I'm not going to name him Chad. Alexandra, I'm streaming, buddy, and you're supposed to be asleep. I know, it's okay. You're not in trouble, bud, but you need to go to sleep, okay, buddy? I'll do my show and then I'll go to sleep. But everything's okay. And I'm glad you like this speed. I got good at drawing very quickly. Oops, my computer's lagging. Give it a second. By not having a lot of opportunity. So I did a lot, and I still do a lot of on-site art design, where people can come up and say, I'd like a character that looks kind of like this and does this. And right there in front of them, I whip that character up. And just being able to kind of make it happen. Not sure about that leg. Oh, okay, that's what's going on here. Got some bit of Junko looking action there. I'll let that slide. I don't need to really understand what's going on too much down there. So she's got some crinkly genes with like a bit of personality. That's fine, just navigate it. But yeah, anybody can, no, anything else but Chad. Chad would not be a name I would use for this particular character, because Chad is the kind of name I usually reserve for rather face punchable characters. Chad is the lesser form of Chet, which only can be used for really, really rude people, or Brock. And that's more. See, I forgot something. That. I love how defiant her face is. She's got a very. You're not the boss of me now, energy. I think I'll make that almost like a middle grade hoodie. So whatever she's got in her pocket, she's really, or like kangaroo pocket is what she's actually worried about. I like that. Boom. Boom. Just knock it out. Be fearless in your art, guys. Whenever you're drawing or you're painting, just don't be afraid to just reach out and go for it. Let's see. Here, Jesse. While Jesse is a unisex name, the character in place is a at least partially elven himbo of no small matter. So I really want him to have a name that screams himbo. And thank you for Teddy for what you're saying about my confidence and speed. I have a lot of work to do when it comes to a lot of things. Nothing's perfect, but a lot of the times I'm trying to knock things out so that I can keep hold of it. I have attention deficit, and that means I have to get an idea out before I lose it, because I also suffer from a form of memory loss due to some medical issues I had. So my memory and my memory retrieval don't work right. So if I have an idea, especially an artistic idea, I either have to be able to shortcut, note it very, very quickly, or I have to get done before I lose it, or I get distracted and the thought just vanishes. It's kind of funny. And yeah, these lines aren't super great. They're not perfect. But they're enough to say, to tell the story I want the image to tell. Let me try this right here. Oh yeah, that's golden. Come over here, get rid of that layer. Yep, goodbye blue layer. You are goodbye. You are the weak. Now, this and the trick is to learn to see shapiness. See in not necessarily just how things are, but what it's made of, and then you just knock it out. If you make a mistake, this is not digital art. Digital art is incredibly free. I say that because there's no fear of loss of paper or ink. Oh, let's see. Blue Tay says, I've been inking completely traditionally lately, so my lines don't look nearly as pretty as they used to. But everything looks more dynamic. It's more fun to do. So worthwhile trade. Oh, see, it's funny you say that because my traditional inks are usually my absolute best. If I do my line work and I have my druthers, I would do all the inking traditional. I don't know why a sign that just says sandwiches. Amuses me that much, but that's a good part of it. A big wide lane. So let's do something else. Let's do a manhole cover. Back it slightly. Put a little sewer octopus is reaching out. Can I get somebody? There we go. I don't like that. It detracts. And that didn't work. I don't like that. That's good. Sandwich is a good word. It is. And I being a chunky monkey, such as myself, I do love a good sandwich. I think this little Gabo girl would probably love a good sandwich too. She looks like she could eat. Crosswalk here. I don't know why I felt the sudden need to go urban. This is not where my brain was at all today. But I kind of like the whole feel of this. So add another layer, go to blend mode, multiply, and we'll just do our cheeks on shading, which means I'm using vanilla pen. I like to do the square shading with vanilla pen and the gray 30%. Because on a multiply layer, I don't have to worry about damaging things, and it keeps my shades very consistent. I don't have to worry about feeling overtaxed or pushing it too hard. I can just get right in there. And I think it's quite delightful. So, and all you're doing is thinking about where the lighting might be. Because this is a city area, I have a lot of options. So I'm doing like a quad, not true silhouette, but I want her to have a lot of shadow. She just seems like a kind of shadowy character, a little bit shade to her. And since I have people here, once I knock this out, I liked where this picture was going. I'll open up, we'll play some games. If you guys want, at least keep the next couple of images interesting while I'm setting up the video. And yes, I went on an adventure, and you'll hear some of them. I'll tell you something about it, because you might miss my morning show. I went down to a library in Huntington, Indiana, that was so big and so nice, I literally bought a souvenir. And we went because they gave us a card catalog, an actual retired antique card catalog that we're going to use to store the Magic cards, which I think is just utterly delightful. I want to darken that eye up. Don't do that. We don't need to darken it up that much. There we go. I'm almost tempted to leave this with the black and white kind of energy, because this is so. There's almost a techno elf noir kind of energy off of her, although she's definitely going to be Gobbo. I'm on a Gobbo kick. I like cute Gobbos. And while you guys are watching, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you're watching for YouTube, and share it around, because I want to get more people's eyes on my stuff. Now my next layer up, I've done. I cheated to make it easier on everybody's eyes with a gray layer. I added a shade line layer, a shade layer. This layer is going to be my multiply, my flats. I'm very, very bad about remembering the name. What I want to do. That's a good color. Let's make her very green. If there's one thing I've learned, it's not easy. I decided what I'm doing with rice. I may have to add fuses and stuff, but I'm still coloring, and I'm very flat state coloring. Because in part, the shade already there, I don't have to worry about playing a lot of the shading in. I may add other shading or a few tricks with rim lighting in the near future. But right now, we're just keeping it simple. A lot of it is seeing what the picture requires. But I like this character. Oh, the lines I'm using are at 100% opacity. I almost always do that because unless there's a very distinct reason, I despise marker streak. It's why I love the better and alcohol-based markers when I am doing traditional, which I need to do a bunch more of that just to stay in shape. One of these years I'm going to set up for the big convention Mineral Park. The big Mineral Park. It's so expensive. But September 9th at 10 till 2 Eastern Time, I'll be there making the Sharpies. So yeah, I love my Sharpies. I'll be there with my lovely wife and a bunch of others at the Benton County Public Library on 102 North Van Buren Avenue for LibraryCon, where I will be selling the books I have in print I'm hoping to get the proofreading done on my current book, but I don't know. Actually, it looks kind of good. It's classic, but I'm feeling rather classic with the general pamphlet. I had thought about going really crazy with her hair. Oops, no. Oh, bring that back. Cute. That's not the one. There it is. But anyway, I'll be there with Carl Witzman and Brian K. Morris and Amanda Tucker. I don't think we'll have a Joe Bachman, but I would not turn it down if you, Joe. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, I love black Sharpies. I like the alcohol markers better than Sharpies because of the way they fill. I was in love with a line of markers called Big Intensity. Well, they were called Big Markets. They were amazing. And then they made them in Big Intensity. They're not as good since the bank. See, I bought a few refills for a few markers and almost broke the bank. That they're more my starting to dry. I love markers, but dang, they're a money sink. I found, and I can have my wife share. She got them from a really, really good deal on Amazon for like 80 alcohol markers from a fairly no-name company that work great for like $30 or $22, I think. Really, really great. And at that price, I can play with them and not feel bad. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be like that. See, a little bit of line continuity. We're fine. We're okay. Let's see how much time. Oh, I've gone over the half-hour mark. You guys got me chatting. You caught me monologuing. Oh. That's okay. I'll forgive it this stuff. But only this stuff. No, of late I've been, when I'm not doing this, I've been out of on a series of really, really great live streams. Waiting for today, actually. Wow. That reminds me. So tonight I have plans because that's the return of Old Gods of Appalachia by Ryan. And Old Gods of Appalachia is a horror anthology podcast, and as such, may not be suitable for all audience listener discretion. But it's one of my favorites. And they went on live tour because they made a vast sum of money crowdfunding some things, including the RPG, which I own. And that happened. I'll do that, I wonder. No. I'll just do this. We'll make it work. I don't want to be particular, but it'll work. When in doubt, fix it. There we go. I go back here. And yes, I could just flood fill this, and it would go so much faster, and I'd have so many less little holidays. But I try to use those kind of tools as little as I can. Not that I have anything against them, not at all, but because we live in an era where CGI is such a thing that I guess I can do that. Folks, I want to show as much of my work as possible. It's one of the reasons I love doing these live streams, because, it has to be a heck of a program to make the mistakes that I make. interact with y'all. Oh, okay. So you binge Old Gods. Go back and listen to a year's worth every October. No, that's a good. That is a good way to do it. There aren't a lot of things I get caught up in. Although I have to admit, I've been completely caught up in the new My Adventures with Superman. I found that to be some of the most fun up until this last episode, which I'm not giving spoilers, but it's like one of the programs that seems to get Clark right, and that makes me happy. Because they keep trying to make him to a gritty figure, and that just doesn't fit his whole mojo. Apparently, my fall wardrobe mood has infected this picture because this is very much the kind of colors and stuff I would wear. But, yeah, that's a lot of fun. If you want a new one to start while you are waiting, there's something called the Penumbra Podcast. And I'm not sponsored by any of these people. I just really like good podcasts. And they have two primary series. The second Citadel, which I've only barely scratched the surface on, only a few episodes in. But they also have something called Juno Steel. And Juno Steel is a Martian detective. That's right, he's a detective on Mars. So it's a sci-fi, gritty noir with lots of really unique characters. Juno Steel's non-binary. There's trans folks, gay folks, etc., represented really well. And Juno's bisexual, so it makes it fun to spot the classic tropes of the Dame walked in and who the bad guys are and stuff. It's really, really good. Let's see what else we need. We'll grab a gray for the pouches. I'm not really playing heavy with the format. I'm just having fun. Because even if I have to stop and do, another show later to have more stuff, I don't mind. And, I'm sorry. Lute's got to do YouTube video for that purpose. I've improved enough. I don't want people to think I started cheating. At least I hope I have. I want to see more. Your art was very impressive last time I looked heavily at it. I admit I have been rather busy. I haven't shown up on nearly as many shows as I used to because I'm in this is one of the busier parts of my year. I have a lot of projects coming due, which reminds me, I have to do a project probably tomorrow to get that knocked out and sent to my buddy Taylor. And whether I like it or not, or if it's perfect or not, I have to get that done. That is okay too, because that's part of the process. I've been through a tight run because a big pipe kind of broke in my basement, and we've been without the sink, the dishwasher, anything coming out of the fridge or freezer water-wise. And because of the leaks, it was causing stuff I was allergic to. It was a whole thing. And I my cars kind of took assorted leveling layers of hoops on me. So I've been just kind of holding together best I can while we're taking hits. And let's see, green skin, lots of straps and pouches and long ears, 10 and 10 character design. Oh, thanks. This is a fairly mellow, like right now she has NPC energy, because I haven't quite figured out what she's about. But let's get a zoom out. Let's see how as a character design she's looking. I may just leave it like that. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Sure, if I can get back on screen. Oh, like that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to leave this one here. And I know I didn't utilize all the space, but this would make a good wallpaper kind of thing. Hold on. Let's come back here. Let's play a bit. Could kind of knock it. Sky. That might work. Oh, I like that. That works well. You get big old walls. That kind of blood red skull. I'm all for that. I'll detail things in a bit. But right now I just want to get most of my area. Over. I'll try Bob Ross next. Oh no, I promised I'd play games. So I will play games. And I will set up the videos for next week. Well, for today in 7 minutes for me. And then, I kind of like that brick red sky. That does something. Let's do this. Let's just do this. And we'll grab our eraser here. Now, can I have a little bit of fun and trickery? Let's. Remember that gray layer? Yeah. I'm zapping it in places for reasons. Told you I might do some oh, I see where I've been. No, that's okay. That's fine. Room lighting? Yes. Let's get a little bit of some nice room lighting action going on. Oh, we are. Oh, it makes me happy. I love a good bit of room lighting in the morning. It just makes the characters seem top. That one looks too far. Looks like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so good. Just a little light it back. Why is it calling for the bottom? That's a good question. Let's ask if I care. Does it look good? Yes, then I don't care. Oh yeah, that's fun. Damages. Some lights going. Damages. Damages. Under the lines. Still the light around. These little light things over here. Yes. you like that, hold that down like that. I like that. This side just like that. Adds depth and interest to this image. Well, the gobbo with the toenail fixation won't be a problem likely after this next week because it will be teeth only with some, or I'll set a reasonable age limit. I have to talk to Ricky about that for how to make that work the best. Yeah, I like that. That makes that work a lot better. This is one I may come back to after the show is over, though, because I kind of like it. It has charm. Because it is deep, I have to do just a little bit of sky effect here. There we are. We'll call that good. Let's get my pen out. Let to the pen line. And I am. Ooh, that is not my pen. That is my pen. That is black. Now, very soon, if all goes well, I will be publishing issue 0 of Paul Bunyan Kaiju Slayer that I did a couple years ago when my hands were in recovery. I wasn't really going to do this. I was going to wait till I had time to redo it and do some other things with it, but it looks like it's going to be necessary for IP reasons. So I will be doing that. And I'm excited to get that out. It will probably go straight. Will you stop? I keep trying to hit my scroll bar. There we are. There she is. Continue that. Zoom out. Let's see how it looks. That looks like a wallpaper design to me. Got lots of room to have stuff. I kind of dig it. Well, save as what? Am I saving this as? Let's see. Gobbo sandwiches. And I know I spelled that wrong. Oh, you accidentally got a cover flash for one of my in-progress projects for another thing I want to finish. Hopefully this week. It was supposed to be this weekend, but Saturday took a chunk out of me. And I wanted to sign later. That'd be cool. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to export single layer ping. Bam. Yes. We can go file. Okay. Thank you. File. Export time lapse. And I'll put that on the pile. I have a whole bunch of time lapses that need to go out there. And yeah. I have to wait while this loads. Give me just a sec. There we go. That was totally friends, that was totally not me remembering I need to grab a drink and doing that while this loads. art time lapse. And we need to come here. My favorite font. Ooh, that wasn't B. Not Comic Sans and MS because that is evil. Let's do this. Whoops, I did the wrong one. And we'll put this up in the corner like so. Like so. Do that. Do for pin. Never mind the furthermore. 8. Yeah, I think it's, yep, today. 21. 23. Make life easier on me. Yeah. That way I know what to name it. So that means I'll be able to set up tomorrow's show. This is all very good. We're going to go here. Set up a new one. I need to up the resolution, I think, when I start doing professional stuff again, but I do not save because we don't need the net for my protocol add on. Alrighty. Anyone who's active, give me a word. Just give me a word. Give me a prompt. Give me something silly. Throw something verbal at me that I can do. And it'll be part of Wednesdays. Because if you give me a word or a prompt, I can definitely do something about that. Let's see. That or I can just do another cute character. Today has a very do a cute character kind of energy. I don't know. Not sure what I'm in the mood to draw. Well, oh, Blorbo. I don't do a lot of Scrunkly Scrumbo. Now, Blorbos were your, if I remember right, Blorbo is one of your favorite characters. My problem is I don't do fan art very often because I don't like getting sued. But I drew a D&D character for a friend who might be a good font. She's a waifu that's held to love by. She's a ghostwriter? Oh, sweet. Okay, a ghostwriter waifu. Okay. I like that. Ghostwriter waifu. No. Give me a pen. Ghost writer. Okay, so she has to have ghost and writer energy. Oh, this is going to be a fun character. I can see her already. Right? Because I get to use some things. She's got her. Oh, I'm so excited. My hand's shaking a little bit. I love the character already. No, come on. Ah, put my respect and socket. That'll help. First off, she's a ghost and a waifu, so there has to be a certain element of thickness. And I see her move like the hands behind her back while she's talking. Her human slight point. Different ears, big old eyes, big glasses. I forgot her hair. Her hair is going to be so important to the design of this character. It's got to be like, it's got to be mobile hair. So it's got to be. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get some bang action. Ooh, she's got bangy bangs. Alrighty. Nice. Oh, cool. All Nicks need great waifus. I have a great waifu. I'm married to a great waifu. She's a barbarian librarian. I love her dearly. She was grumpy today, and well, because we had a discussion, and she was worried about me. Whenever she's worried about me, she's grumpy. But it's good. You gotta give I almost went Lupin on that, but like Nail Protag, writer. I like that. I don't like that. Hold on. I don't like that. I got it right. Well, so there's the eraser. We're still in the blues. It doesn't matter. This is a fun one. Thank you. This. Yes, that hair is a slight ode to Dabney fandom. It happens. We're going to do this. There we go. This is fun. I know. Yeah. Because I need a quickie, and this is quick. We'll go black and white. Zoom in on her because she is the waifu, thus the important character. We're just going to cut her in real fast. I want her to be very round. She has to be very cute flash front shape. Nose. I'm getting a little bit of Please Teacher vibes off of her in my head. I don't know why. I like Mizuho, though. Mizuho was one of my favorites anyway. And a lot of times, when you're working with a real artist, you have to respect the pencils. When you're working with your own stuff, shoot, I can be as self-abusive with my pencil as I want. I can be like, no, we need something a little more. Come on, Nikolai, let's pull this out for a second. I got a little lost. But I'll admit it. But wow. The noises are important. You have to be willing to hit the noises. For your swishy stuff, just won't be swishy enough. That keeps her very defying gravity. Here, that down. The fans have been officially served. That this isn't, a manga. I don't know. This, she's, that. It's fun. I like her. She should probably pay more attention to the coffee she's trying to make, but that's okay. First step. Big. Creamy lines. That little zigzag. I like that. This is both tragic and adorable, and mildly gut-wrenching. I like the idea that she's actually bound to her glasses, like, how a ghost has to be haunting something. The reason she's there is because she wants her husband to write the best book ever, or her boyfriend, or her husband. And something happened tragic. He stopped writing, so she's haunting his butt to get him back into shape and living and writing. And because of all that, he's got the classic, I have no time for your shenanigans. Even though he's got slight homage to Danny Phantom Man. See, this is why I love having conversation. And yeah, it sounds funny, but that tip about it really helps to make lines, especially when it's very much. It really does help. I know it sounds like a silly tip, but I learned that from watching when I was a little kid this PBS program called The Secret City with Mark Kistler, who is at the time it was Commander Mark Kistler, because it was a sci-fi thing. But almost set up. Yeah. With as much drawfee as I've watched, I should be able to draw a coffee cup by now. I'm going to make it one of those spanky French press looking, coffee pot things that I'm drawing completely from memory. If you want to improve your art, use references. But I would not. I just, as the saying goes, winging it, which always have got me in trouble. Okay? This is going to be a fast one. There we go. Now, I need, whether she's trying to put her hand on it to comfort, and she can't, because again, this is a beautiful tragedy. And I do love a good, beautiful tragedy. Let's hide the blues real quick. Let's zoom out and see what we got. Oh, my friend. Oh, I'm kind of in love. I'm kind of in love. You've made inspired something. We'll just do this. It's shaking ones. I have the idea that she's probably going to spill a little bit because she's not paying attention. Meanwhile, he's like full in the zone. Oh, he needs some pro tag eyebrows. There we go. This is a great Thank you so much. This is a great concept. I'm having a lot of fun throwing this together. And add a few more shaky lines. I'm going full sketch on this one. Put a little sketch on. This is one I want to revisit later. Also think those some hash lines. There we go. Hey, you know what? Send him a link to this, because that's what the idea inspired. I love this. Other Nick did a great job on this. Us Nicks gotta stick together, you know. It's not easy being a Nick. That's fun. Like, I'm signing this bad boy. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's do. We're just gonna keep this one in the sketch mode because it is past midnight and I have to have 3 pictures. So I'm going to visit. No, I'm not. I'm going to at least do here. Come here. Multiply. I want her to at least be like watercolor blue. That sounds feels right. Sort of block blue in. Set precedent that the light kind of neon blue is the effect of her using her powers. And see, that little bit did some stuff. Thank you. Just needed that little bit of video language to just like that. And yeah, why not? You guys got me. If I'm going to do this, I might as well do this mostly right. I kind of like that he has no color. That she's like providing the color in the world. It's all kinds of symbolic. Oh, I'm using the wrong method. See, I tell you guys my methods, and then I get distracted and use the wrong tool. Make you right. Like the idea of being right. Just I think she's going to remind him how to live. And then as soon as he starts being able to live, she'll have to go, and it'll be all tragic again. And you all have to forgive me for breaking your hearts. That's my headcanon on this if I were doing it as a comic. There we go. Okay, cool. Here. Save as Blue Teddy other Nick inspired ghost writer waifu. Was it right? Yeah. Big old name, but that way there's no issues. And then thank you. Just the fact he's a writer and a substitute teacher, I think I have a friend type. It's a very good friend type. You are definitely a person of great taste. What? File. Export time lapse. Okay. That one was. She just came almost full formed in my head. Hydrate. Fun. Oh. I'm last. And yeah, I'm a sucker for a love story. Okay, looks like that's holding. Now we'll just X. I even remember where it's supposed to be. Yep. Never mind the furthermore. Wow. Someone just decided to go uber big on it. Don't know why, but it should fit nice. I said fit nice. Close enough. More layer. PNG. Never mind the furthermore. 820. 23. That means I have one more to do. All right. What are we doing now? What shall we do now? Looks like I've got two. I still have 2 viewers. That's pretty good on a late night show like this. It sounds good. Well, I haven't. If I don't hear anything, I guess I will have to force get my airbrush. Big swoop. Got to my shoulders a little sore, but I get my shoulder into it. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's get right here. Not to risk the fan art, to not risk the fan art or risk the fan art is the question. What, you want to do fan art of drawing your ghost waifu? Feel free. I mean, I don't know that yet. I mean, unless you guys decide you want me to do something with it, then I guess I could. But that's a good step. Lighting for clouds that are also layering in. Right now, I am just kind of. Wait. Oh no, did Alex suggest something? That Alex wanted me to do a Glorbo, which I thought was fan art of some of my favorite characters. I really don't usually do fan art, but I only do fan art as a rule, which there are exceptions, but I usually do fan art only as with permission of the creator. And I have done that from time to time. But I have fun with these clouds right now, just big swirly clouds. A lot of this is very light, and I'm kind of loose and light with it. I'm enjoying this because I'm going very old school painterly with it. And I don't know if I want to play with the side or the cover. I want to do this. Very light. Yeah. And I have a lot of characters I quite like, but that doesn't mean it's the best idea to draw them these days. So fortunately, some of them are owned by Disney, and I'd hate to have Cease and Desist come in because I drew it Disney. And Marvel got hold of Disney got hold of Marvel, so a lot of my favorite characters I can't get here. This looks a lot more inflammatory than I expected, but I kind of like it, so I'm kind of letting it happen. If it's going to be flaming, I guess we're going to just get flaming with it. If that's the case. There were clouds in here. Since I still don't know what all I'm doing, and I'm just doing this while I talk. Good morning, Doc Crow. Glad to see you coming around. I did a bunch of character stuff. Now I'm doing some really loose, artsy background landscape stuff because I'm in kind of a Halloween mood. Okay, now let's grab the card pen. I'll take a thick oil paint. Black. Not that size. Yeah, you should check out the Ghost Waifu I drew. It came out really fun. It was neat. Just to take on the story and everything else. It sounds like it could be something someone could roll with. But what have you? Yeah, I wasn't feeling. Okay, the way now I'm drawing smoke and mirrors. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just honestly, I'm having a good deal of fun just kind of cutting loose, doing styles I don't normally do. If I do it right, I'm getting a layering effect. Oh, that looks really cool. I've got new tricks. This. Layer. This. Nope, can't do that. Does that affect my open So that happened while nobody was looking. Oh, yeah, I hope you get feeling better too. It's one of those where I do have to warn you guys while I'm here. Oh, I'm still laughing. Isn't it? And I did airbrush behind. This was all done on one layer. Used the thick oil paint tool with just black light over the gray. And then after I'd done that, I came back with the eraser, which I've got a hard eraser set up, and just kind of cut the lines in. I like that. That's just such good framing. It needs something. Oh, what about this one? I'm on a different layer. I'm really tempted to choose. Oh yes. Inking traditionally, whiteout works great for that. Or, but yeah, masking. You'd have to use a liquid mask you could peel, or even just cut little, because it's so geometric, little thin, bushy shapes of like painter's tape. Cut the shapes out first, and then lay them down. Well, like that. Well, this is one of my goals, is to make pieces that start to blend the different things I do into one. And I kind of like that. So, that was cool. I'm keeping it. We're gonna save this as Amid the Flames by Night. Woo! Got that. I do love that when I get chills from the title. And I realized I forgot to sign it. I like it so much I forgot to sign it. That's a good sign. When I'm hesitant to sign it, because I'm like, this looks too good. I don't want my signature to rip up. layer PNG. Save. Okay. Whew. Yeah, thank you. My mind goes places sometimes, and alrighty. Thank you. I just needed my thumbnails. New. Let's do something a little different. I'll do one more fun one for you guys. Oh, I'm here. I should probably that. Okay. Alrighty, so folks, give me a word. Literally any word that's relatively PG. You know, don't be too gross about this, but give me a word. It can be emotion, it can be anything. I will crank out a picture of some randomness based on the word, because it's good to have random associations. So I'll give you guys a chance to do that. Squirrel. Squirrel. Okay. Squirrel. Let's go here. That'll be blue. We've got a squirrel, huh? I've not drawn a squirrel. I don't know. I drew a squirrel. I have to think about that. Maybe I go forward a little bit, like so. Big old eyes. It points to memory, so it's a little tricky. It's going to be a slightly powerful school. A lot of feet there. Yes, we'll draw something either never or rarely drawn. Yes. course, we could do it in a very easy pose and not coming down a tree branch. Okay. Not a squirrel. It's good because you get ready to draw things with your I'm gonna give it filled up cheeks because it's got nuts getting ready for the winter. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves a decent sketch of a squirrel. Certainly not where I would have expected to get that. And tapping into my slight realism. Again, not where I expected to take that. But that's in blues. Let's get into the blacks. I almost went anthro with it. Because my first thought was Sally Acorn. And yes, I think she's a chipmunk, not a squirrel. But that's what, yeah, she's a chipmunk. She has a little tail. But that's where my brain went. I'm like, I'm not feeling that breed of anthro yet. But now that I've said that, I have to do something to this little squirrel. Really the best of the work. He's such a fashionable little squirrel. We'll go a little more red wallish. Picking those thighs up. There we go. There's little white paws over here. A little bit of the belly. There we go. Why did the squirrel need a vest? I do not know. Why wouldn't the squirrel need a vest? Yeah. Makes them a little more interesting. Technically puts them into the funny animal's claws, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, the Archie Sonic is such an interesting set of comics. Ken Penders is a weird man. Yes. Freaking furry. It happens. I've done a lot of anthro art in the time I've done art. I like, I used to collect the Sonic the Hedgehog comic. I used to do a lot of furry art on anthro art, though I was never like that. I wasn't like, the costuming and persona business, never my jam. But as long as people, as long as consent is involved and people are polite, I don't really care much. Like it's a little fine thumbtack that's obviously too big, but that's what he had to use. One over here. I want to use my hack so bad, but I can't figure out how to do it, so just do that. For an absolutely deranged little speed sketch. This was one. Like that. I don't know how bad I did considering I didn't have a thing. Sued Sega for characters made. Archie didn't have proper. Okay, as long as you guys don't mind. Ken Penders sued Sega over characters they made, claiming he made them. Archie didn't have the proper copyright papers to prove him wrong, killing the comic. So that's what happened. That is tragic. Before a fire, I had a large run of. I know I had the first 50 Sonic comics. I think I might have had the first 100. I had a whole run of them that I read when I was little. Just add a little bit of hatching in here. Everything furry and woofy. But let's see. There we go. This needs to have like a almost Bill Watterson sort of background. I'm not good enough to do it, but it just feels to me like this image needs that sort of. We're just going to put a lot of trees in here. This is a fun one, guys. Thank you. Now, Sega decided to end the contract at the same time when Mills at that, all because Ken Panner somehow managed to walk away with half the cast because of the lawsuit. Well, I wonder what good that's doing him, having a cast he can't do anything with. That seems kind of anti. It seems like everyone suffers when people do stuff like that. But I suppose I'm not the person to talk to. I've had very limited dealings in the comic industry. A few. And some of them were rather unpleasant, so I'm very, very inclined towards, self-publishing and just sticking to doing what I love. Which I cannot remember the last time I drew Acorn. So I'm having fun with that too. Here. This is a fun one, very autumnal. It's a tragedy then. It is an absolute tragedy then. But it's so easy to get blacklisted or banned in different systems and styles. Lord knows I know that one too. You can be totally innocent of doing anything wrong if people will forgive because of association or moods or because you said no because you don't work for exposure. It's real easy. But that's why I like to do my little program here. I can show people how to draw, at least how I draw. Have fun? Thank you. I'm glad. Honestly, this was a very enjoyable little swirl. And it is 1 a.m. and I still have to set up the videos for tomorrow. Get a shower and get some sleep. So I'm going to have to call it, guys. Thank you for a lovely program. I'm going to sign this and save it. And I will do all that in just a moment. Oh, I talk it better, but doesn't. Because that hides more. So you guys have seen it. I'll do the whole saving. You guys don't really need to worry about that. I might actually just save this one and revisit, give it a color job later. Have a wonderful night. Guys, please keep drawing and creating because you can edit it. You can follow it. You can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. And don't feel bad if when you start it doesn't work the way you want to. You learn more trying. I will see you all at 10 a.m. for Nevermind the Furthermore. If any of you are awake. If not, you can catch me 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Nevermind the Furthermore, where I host a talk show for artists, authors, etc. in the chat. Try to bring some enlightenment, a little edutainment, if you will, to your mornings. And then I have another channel where I teach people to sword fight. But till then, folks, have a lovely night. And you know what? I love you. Toodles.